Okay, this is the camera mounted in the back of the airplane underneath. Gives you a good opportunity to see what it looks like and what the floats are doing during a takeoff. You can see that the water rudders are in the up position for the takeoff here, and that's normal. And so it's an interesting perspective. And then we're going to fade here to a landing sequence, and you'll get an opportunity to see what it looks like from underneath during a landing. Again, the water rudders are up. That'll become important here in just a moment or two. I did not do a good enough job of protecting the camera, and it got a little bit wet on this sequence. So in the future, if I use this camera position, I'm going to have to do a better job of protecting the video camera from all the water and spray. But it is a neat sequence. This next sequence, we're going to do what's called a high-speed taxi or a step taxi, and the guy I was flying with, Dan Lindstrom, left the water rudders in the down position, and that's not normal. And in the float plane community, it's a long-standing tradition. If you have the water rudders in the wrong place for takeoff or landing, you buy whoever catches you a beer. So I'm going to show this video clip to Dan next time I see him and let him buy my beer, or in my case, maybe a soft drink. But you can see that the back half of the float is mostly out of the water, as is a large portion of the front part of the float, and that's normal. That reduces the drag. And so we're actually only operating on about 1 foot of the total float underside. And this next sequence coming up here, we're going to dock the float plane, and in this case we're going to ramp it. We're going to just drive it up on a ramp. There's a couple of little rubber mats that protect the float, and it's a good safe way to park the airplane so that we could spin the airplane around and I could take the camera off and mount it for the next shot that we're going to try. Okay, this is a test of a different camera position inside the cockpit looking over the shoulder, as you can see. And we also hooked the camera up with the radio and the intercom and tested that, and it worked. So that came out real good. And so we've got a few more tools in the basket to try to make this more interesting in the future.